Alright, let's do it.
How come it's not working?
Let's ask Seeker. This all has to end, and I'd rather it was sooner than later.
Aye. Here's hoping.
Oh, they're very at odds with each other right now.
There's a spectral web here, but it's new. It's stronger, but I think I can do it.
Oh, easy there.
This'll only take a moment.
Whoa.
See?
Well, throwing my weapons through your will is a little unsettling. Spell isn't
Fusion.
working. I think she's gone.
And reveal shrouded paths. Interesting.
These stains block the way through, like a thick web.
Have I mentioned how I know I am of you?
Go on. Can't hide now.
Right here?
Seeker!
This book is addressed to all women, whether with experience in magic or without. Herein lies collected a wealth of ancestral knowledge that has been otherwise forgotten, perhaps even forbidden. Many rituals are inscribed herewith, including the great ritual of concealment for your protection or that of others. Seeker.
Manual on how to hide from men.
Wish I had one.
Grace, dear child, though I pray this letter finds you healthy and well, I confess that even should you give me your assurances of that count, I may well doubt them. I am no fool, my girl. I know something is amiss with you, and I know your father is concerned. Do not forget you are not alone. I am at your side. You can also count on Catherine Newsmith. She is a trusted friend who could, if asked, help you organize your departure. That's
Why
from
is there a
Deborah.
letter from Deborah Comenius here?
And who's Grace? No way back to New Eden Town, and no Seeker either. Our only clue points to Kate Newsmith. Maybe she knows this Grace, and where to find her.
What's this? Secret drawings of different plants in a detailed scientific
She
way.
draws well.
Well, can we draw this to a close? We need to talk to Kate.
Why is she so angry? I mean, if you think about it, I can see why. I can get why. You filled the fusion's gauge.
Shall we dance then?
Aye. Always.
I think we've hit her. Standing by. If the spirit chases were working, we wouldn't have specters. I'd stay to figure it out, but we need to see Kate.
Oh yeah, that's true.
Spared by the Banishers, but his undoing complete. Mr. Fairfax Haskell must live with his sins. Their governor rode the pendulum from pinnacle to pit. The shaken faithful must turn once again to the Lord. This new quest for purity may end like the last, in injustice and misery. But to whom will they listen? Can they be stopped before it's too late?
Let's go give these supplies to these people. Is she in there?
Camp is a camp no longer. It's a village. Does the day find you well, Madam Doctor?
As well as it can, Mr. McWraith. And I have a banisher to thank for it.
You're welcome. Let's not make a habit of it.
My word before God on it.
There you go.
I've something for you. Art stuff.
Oh, I may draw once more. And to think I once thought you useless.
I usually get by on charm, style, and general good looks, but occasionally I can be of service. I should go.
I'll wish you luck, if you believe in it.
Let's go visit our buddy over here. Hello?
Banishers.
I found the chest.
You did? How wonderful.
What will you do with the money?
The money is yours. You earned it. And if you did not accept it as a gift, a token of my gratitude and my regret.
I'll bid you good day.
You just wanted the medals, huh? I don't know if Kate's gonna want to talk to me.
Won't you leave me alone?
I'm trying to track someone down, and I was hoping you could help me.
I doubt I'll be much use, but I'll help you if I can.
So, I found your name in an old letter. It was addressed to someone by the name of Grace. It was written by Deborah Comenius.
You're tenacious, I'll give you that. But must you push so?
Deborah wrote of a cabin in the woods. Could this Grace person have found it?
I don't know. It was all a very long time ago. I had forgotten her.
Did Grace ask you for help?
No. Grace Pennington vanished. No one ever saw her again.
Oh.
Grace Pennington? As in Captain Saul Pennington?
Pennington had a daughter, and you knew her.
I knew her, but not well. Deborah had her in the school and spoke of her from time to time. Shy as a porcupine and twice as prickly, as I recall.
Deborah wrote the letter in February 1688. When did Grace disappear?
Months later, Pennington accused Deborah of being a witch. In my recollection, that moment overshadows all others.
Hey.
Could Grace have survived alone out here in the woods?
Possibly. But could she remain unseen? No. All thought she'd left New Eden. Gone west, perhaps into the wilds.
Does the name Seeker mean anything to you?
It sounds less a name than a calling, but neither mean anything to me. We done.
One more question. Did the school teacher keep a cabin in the woods?
Deborah spent much time walking the woods, trying to understand New Eden, she said. Now that you mention it, I remember a snowstorm. She spent 3 days in a hut not far from here. Southeast, across the drawbridge, along the path towards the mine. If it's still there.
Right?
Goodbye to you, Huntress. I look forward to seeing things improve, now that you're in charge.
Thank you, Red. Travel safe.
Alright, let me understand this just a little bit. So I have to take left path. Okay. Fungus. Man, I haven't been this way in a long time. So, looking for a cabin, are we?
Not today. Have some of that.
Ask Pennington about his daughter. Yeah, I'm sure that'll go over well.
Symbols. The hut may be near. I sense magic. Could Seeker be here?
I'm as blind as a bat here.
Not if you look through my eyes.
Oh, okay. Oops. Gotta pay attention to where the particles are coming from.
They're feeding off their own rage.
Marcin Leth.
Starting to think I didn't realize how connected some of this stuff was. Oh, no. There we go. Man, I seem to be getting banished points a lot faster now. So many resources. Huh. Well, that looks like dropping down into the house, which I don't want to do right now.
This can't be a coincidence. Could Grace be Seeker? Dusty. Seeker hasn't been here for a long time.
Well, yeah, let's tie this off quick.
Anyone home?
Deborah, I hope this letter will find you safe and healthy. I did find the hut, but I'm not staying. I can at least be myself, studying all the thing I love. How can anyone be scared of magic? Isn't it a wonderful thing? I have found a safer place, hidden away, a place where I can learn safely, invisible to all. Thanks to you, I may finally live free, away from him and his need for control. He never acted the father, only a tyrant who called the shots and left no place for opinion. He never tried to understand me. Now all of this belongs in the past, and a new life awaits me. A life where I no longer have to be his daughter. In a way, he and I can both be free. Thank you for all your help. I hope to see you soon.
Quite the fall from grace.
That's not funny, and neither is this.
Aye, fair enough. Fine wardrobe for a youngster.
They're rags.
And they won't help us find her. Aye.
A rough-drawn map of the old hunter's camp in the dark woods. What looks like a small cabin out in the woods a ways has been circled.
Deborah knew about this place.
Focus on the matter at hand, Red.
I am.
Ritual, and the greatness of the shadows felt only magic. I'm almost successful. The ritual of dissimulation is not complete enough that I must be able to perfect it in my own way. Not surprising coming from a demonology book. They have always been far too narrow-minded to broaden their vision. But with this base, I'll be able to create the perfect illusion spell. Maybe I should go thank him. After all, he took a big risk in copying this ritual. Perhaps. If our paths cross again, then I'll thank my latest friend.
More demonology. Unusual for a witch. These two schools of magic don't usually see eye to eye. Perhaps Lammy could help us with the spell. Red, come see this. but I don't know the symbol. I don't know it, but I think Lammy might.
Oh.
Seeker drew this. Wait, we've seen this before. In the mountains, behind a magic door. And the circle is, somehow, the key. We did well to come here. Now we know where she's hiding. Soon we'll be able to use the pond. All we need is the key to the dissimulation spell. And Lammy Haskell will help us with that.
Sure.
Folk look well. Maybe they'll settle here.
Are you still here?
Why, you're welcome. It's an honour to help you out. No thanks necessary.
Spare me your humour, soldier.
What do you know of a young woman named Grace?
I don't know where you heard that name, Banisher. But you should not say it again.
It's important. Else I wouldn't ask.
I owe you, Banisher. And I believe your word is good, but I cannot help you.
I read the name on a letter. It was a very interesting missive. I don't know what went on between you two, but she really hates you.
And what would you have had me do? Abandon my duty as a father? Allow her to stray from the safety of her people? Away from God? Away from me? She wished me to bend. But in this world, those who bend must inevitably break. I stood, stout and firm.
The letter told quite the tale. I'd like to hear your side of it.
I have heard tell, sir, of the contumacious Scots, and I did not hear wrong. For you are indeed relentlessly, perversely, bloody-mindedly obstinate.
Why the mystery?
A stubborn and difficult child. Always quick to disobey. Especially when the orders were mine. Never understood her antagonism or hostility. A sheer bloody-minded antipathy. She didn't get it from her mother. Now I have no daughter, and it is all the better for all concerned.
Oh, that's nice.
The letter was clear. You're to blame for what happened to her.
She has no one to blame but herself. I tried to prevent it. She would not listen. I hurt her. That, sir, is laughable. I worked hard to make up for her mistakes, so she would not pay the price for them.
Whatever you did seems to have made things worse.
I stood firm. That, sir, is what must be done, and that, sir, is what I do. I stand firm.
Okay.
Want to tell me what happened?
If you must know it, I sent her away. I exiled her.
Why? Why would you do that?
She left me with no choice. I caught her in an act of sin. I caught her reading, studying.
What?
Witchcraft, sir. I caught her studying witchcraft. There was a book. I don't know where it came from, and damned if I could get rid of it, but she would not put it down. Not even after I forbade it.
Now, why does Lammy Haskell suddenly spring to mind? And Deborah, too.
Though Deborah was innocent, you accused her of witchcraft. Do you deny it?
Deny it? I claim it. By law, she was no witch. But neither was she innocent. She was poison, a ruiner of children. She corrupted my grace. I am a much changed man with the intervening years. Looking back, with the benefit of experience, I was entirely right and would not change a thing.
If I came to learn your daughter survived, if I knew where she was,
No, I'd have nothing to say to her. For me and all who know me, Grace Pennington is long dead. You wanted
Jeez.
answers. Now you have them. And there are no more.
Jeez.
He disowned her, but kept her portrait. A sick testimony of his love, or to his shame. Let's find her. Lammy should be able to help us with the ritual. I expect Caleb Watson's Spectre to wreak havoc on Godsacre. We could settle him.
What's up in the meeting house?
They're not yet over your accusations, it seems.
As individuals, we could. Banishers, you are a sight for sore eyes. And I do admit my eyes are sore.
Lamentation. Or are you the Honorable Mr. Haskell now?
are we interrupting?
Yes, you are. But your interruption is the latest of many. Things are not going well.
What's up?
We overheard you. What are you working on?
I, to my horror, am working on a speech. It's terrible. I don't even know where to start.
She reminds me of somebody from Hogwarts.
Not asked for advice, but I'll give it anyway. You could start with forgiveness. Seems appropriate.
That might just work. Thank you.
What's going on here, Lamentation Haskell?
Nothing's going on here. Not really. All right. Folk despair. They've lost trust in my father. They finished the meeting house, but... well, people talk and foolish people shout. In their wisdom, the flock decided that we were heretics, or worse. They took down the wards, burned our books, and then set fire to our house.
Jesus.
They're afraid. Can you blame them?
No, it was inevitable. If anything, I blame myself for failing to see it coming. Without the wards, the situation worsens, and folk blame my father.
Would they be wrong?
Right or wrong, spectres walk once more, and we need the services of a banisher. Or two. If you can bring people peace, I doubt they'll be grateful. But I shall.
We found a page ripped from a book. Here, do you recognize it?
Let me see. Is this from the Trismegistus riddles? Yes, it seems to be.
Well, pretty
Why
good.
would you bring me one mildewed page from an amusing but harmless little book?
Why would you fail to disclose that you'd given another ritual to another friend?
It was a long time ago. I said after Caleb I'd distribute no more rituals, and that's what I've done. Not done.
We know. But we're looking for Grace Pennington now, and we were hoping you'd help us find her.
Who?
Really, boy?
Oh, I'm sorry, Mistress Antea. You said Grace's name, and it is my reflex to protect her.
Ever heard of someone named Seeker?
Seeker? No. Sounds like a title, like my true pursuer. This Seeker. Is she Grace? Is she alive? Do you know where she is?
We think she's Grace. We hope she's still alive. We're trying to find her.
We think she's hidden herself away behind your dissimulation spell.
Then you'll need to unravel it. Shouldn't be too difficult once you're armed with the salient facts.
When was the last time you saw Grace Pennington?
It had to be a few days after I brought her the cloaking ritual. When I returned to visit, the hut had disappeared. Which makes sense now that I think of it.
That's it? You never again tried to find your best friend, your only friend.
Well, you see, some weeks later, the first whispers of witchcraft started to fly about town. I kept my head down, and Grace was better off out of it. I was right. And I'm glad she escaped. Strange to think of her again after so long.
How does the ritual work?
It creates illusions so effective that they deceive even the keenest eye. There are more effective cloaking spells, but the Trismegistus riddles do have a simple elegance.
The short version, please, ending with how we break it.
Yes, of course. To achieve that, all you need is the caster's full name and the symbol used to make fast the illusion.
Grace Pennington and a triangle pointing downwards.
Well then, now all you need is a simple counterspell from the same book and... Oh my.
What now?
I'm afraid I left my copy in the Araloo. In the void.
That's just great. Just great.
Yes, but in my defense, once you've retrieved the book, dispelling Grace's illusion will be like a walk in the park. Comparatively speaking.
Oh, crap. Into the void we go again.
Thank you for your help.
Could you tell Grace that I'm still her friend? I'd be glad to see her again.
Once we found her, we'll be glad to tell her. Look, I couldn't talk about it.
Couldn't talk about what?
You accused me of pretending not to see that you're dead.
That's how I feel, Red. You have to accept it.
I couldn't face your death. I admit that. I rely on you. Your presence reassures me. I dread your absence. I can barely bring myself to think about it. I don't wish to deny your pain. No. I've just tried to deal with mine.
Wow. That's... I hadn't thought of it that way. Thank you for your honesty.
I remember Slendery told... What's her name? So you guys gotta deal with it before you go into the last fight.
They brought more friends.
Watch out. We made it angry.
Good. We gotta find him. Oof.
Our book isn't here.
Our book might be up there.
I might need some help.
I might be able to give it. This could be a good spot to cross.
Obviously she has to do it. Maybe up there?
That's almost it.
This looks like Lami's stuff. Only more scattered.
Even with the void shifting, the book should be around here somewhere.
Is this it? There it is.
Got it. That seemed a little too easy.
We have the symbol we need. Let's go back to the mountain and find her hiding place.
Well, that kind of sucks because that was his stuff, right?
Did you hear that?
First things first, Red.
Hey! More fun. There's more of them.
Run, Red!
Oh yeah, the other character.
Did we miss a few? Get out of there!
Oh no.
It's going to attack!
Not gonna stay down.
Pretty wee shite, aren't you?
I'm right here, you know.
Those things are a special sort of something. Yeah. Let's get out of here.
This is it. Seeker is behind this wall. Let the veil of unknowing be lifted. Let us see through the eyes of Grace Pennington.
Whoa.
Ceridian?
You're surprisingly slow, even for a Banisher. You're late. Or early.
At last we find you.
Missed me that much, did you? You could have hurried. You always think you have more time, and suddenly you don't.
It wasn't in vain. We have come far and learned much.
I hope so. But don't think you have it all figured out. You're still Banishers, after all.
We are indeed, Grace.
So, you know.
Let's
When I
see.
asked if you'd known Deborah Comenius, you denied it. Why?
Seeker never met Deborah. Grace did. I am no longer Grace, and I don't like to speak for her. Deborah was Grace's teacher. She encouraged her to be herself, to become who I am now. They did not know one another, but without Deborah, I'd have never met Ceridian. And with Ceridian, my entire life changed. Deborah suffered terribly, and the fate she met was exactly the fate I fled. I accept it now. I accept it all. Ceridian has left a hollow, and I am called to fill it. I accept. I am ready for my role in this world. Are you ready for yours?
Well,
You learned magic by yourself.
Not really. Not at all. First, Lammy Haskell's forbidden books told me that magic was real. They say you must look out for the quiet kids. And that was me and Lammy. Reading those books opened my eyes to worlds of wonder. But I did not learn witchcraft until Ceridian found me. Lammy showed me the view from the prison window, but my mistress walked me right out the door.
Lammy was relieved to hear you're well.
He talked about paying you a visit.
When I was exiled, he was the only one who'd help. Sweet boy. But now is not the time for visitors. Later, perhaps. Later, when you have lifted the curse.
The boy will be disappointed. He has a thing for witchery. The time has come for us to go back to New Eden and face the nightmare.
Yes. Balance must be restored. You must face your fate and end the curse.
Ceridian said the only way back was through the void. But the pond seems broken. We need your help.
Of course you do.
We're listening.
Remember Ceridian's words. If you were to defeat the nightmare, your hearts must be open to each other. No barriers. Your bond must be strong.
yep.
We've never been stronger.
This void breach is not like the others. This one leaks. This one sits at the rotten core of the entire region. You must leave whatever still burns in your hearts at the threshold. If you don't, the void will kill you.
Do you know
Oh.
where in New Eden Town the void shall lead us?
The trick is to focus on your happiest memories and let them take you there. At least that's how it's always worked for me.
We'll try.
And when at last you succeed, I too shall return to New Eden Town. I shall see you there,
With that, we'll take our leave.
Bring peace to this troubled land and your troubled hearts, my friends. I know it's not easy to hear, especially when it's me saying it.
On the contrary.
Thank you, Seeker. We'll do our best.
Well, well. Ethereal Braid. What is this? Ensnared duration is increased by 30%, but the cooldown is yeah.
They've seen better days.
As have we all.
She's the custodian now. May she have all the wisdom of her mentor, and more.
I wish I'd have the wisdom of mine.
You're not as stupid as you sound. You'll be fine. Into the fray, then.
Always.
Let's go do it. Man, that felt... Oh.
What is it?
Baggage I may need to finally face. Let's press on. Stay watchful. Spectres are still drawn to you.
Oh, brilliant.
Of course they are.
You chose the schoolhouse too.
Of course. Our last night together.
I knew it. And now the question is, how do we reach it?
Man, that is cool.
I like your doll. What are you doing?
This is Aleja. She is a witch, and she is running away from the Spanish soldiers. She had a horse, but he died. He was an old friend.
What the heck? That is the creepiest cry laugh or whatever the heck that's supposed to be.
Patience, Antea. You know that we have to be twice as good as them to get half of what they have. I can't stand anymore.
Go then.
I think your mother is jealous of you.
I'm better than she was at my age. Of course she is.
We could train in secret. Practice when she's not looking.
These are memories from my childhood. But why here?
have another in sight. Sharpen up! Don't let it crush you!
There's more of them.
Too easy.
Let's go. Looks like you have to face that childhood friend.
Over there, a passageway.
The paths form and reform. Your passageway's already gone.
This place has a plan for us, and I suspect we may not like it.
It's just us here, Antea.
Damn it!
The void centers in on us. Perhaps you've been thinking about your past and memories are manifesting.
Or the other way around.
Let's go.
Standing by. Get rid of the other Spectre first.
I can help.
Ow.
Can I join in too?
Rory,
Tell me,
Calendre is here.
your childhood friend is here.
What passed for my friend?
Right. We leave now. You explain later.
I don't know if we're gonna get that chance.
Mama? Mama!
It's just a game.
What's going on?
Go on. Bernard. Bernhard.
What are you?
Our house burned. But we lived. I banished her without knowing how. Back then, I didn't know what she was. It's here.
Free yourself, Antea. Let the fire melt your shackles.
Careful, Red. It's close.
Official cannon powder.
What the heck is that? That is the creepiest.
try this on for size.
Stay on there. Stay and play with me.
I feel like I'm being led by the nose.
It's playing with us. Wants us to feel powerless.
I'll feast on your soul. You won once. Never again. Never again. Come and play, Antea. Come and play. You will never leave this place.
You can't go round the fire. You must go through.
Poor little Antea, all alone. No one to play with, no one to talk to. Poor little Antea, gifted and talented, constricted, bound, abandoned.
Go to hell.
Ooh.
Look at you now. Look at you dead. Clinging to some pitiful soul in a hopeless search for meaning. Thank you, Rory McVeigh, for bringing her to me.
This thing serves the Araloo, Red. Don't indulge it.
You'll soon be mine. Your voice, your soul, everything.
Damn you. You want to play, Calendre? Fine. Let's play.
At last you visit Calendre. Your bestest friend.
We are not friends. And your name is not Calendre.
Perhaps I should name myself by what called me to you. Your weariness? Your solitude? Your arrogance?
I have just one question. Why me?
I heard your call. You are such a powerful soul. How could I not answer? How could I not come and play?
This is a demon?
The shining craving in your heart lit the way. All I had to do was follow. All I had to do was take you.
I was a child. If I had power, it was raw and uncontrolled.
And deliciously rare. Pure and perfect, wrapped in the imperfect mind of this imperfect girl. But now you're here. Now I can finally have you.
Okay.
There are more of you, aren't there? So what's a manipulative demon like you doing in the void? Why aren't you out in the incarnate world?
Ask her. Ask Antea. The only one who ever cared for you. Or ever will. Because she sent me here. Because she banished me. Tell me, Rory of the Clan McGrath, when you realize you hardly know the woman you love, how does it feel to learn, after all these years together, these things she never deigned to tell you? These things that sit brooding at the very center of her soul.
My love for her is unconditional.
But is hers?
For years, I would not shoulder the weight of what I did. I would not face my regrets. I would not wear my guilt. My home burned to the ground. My face was marked forever. When I look in the mirror, I think of you. I fled the family I'd nearly killed. I buried my true feelings in hate for you. No more. I loved you once. You were my sister. You were my soul. But I understand now that you were born of all this darkness, that you thrive on it. And because of this, I forgive you. I forgive Calendre for being nothing but a mirror. And I forgive myself for not knowing better.
And you, Rory McGrath? Can you forgive her for leaving you alone and unloved and haunted only by her memory?
The souls we banish end up in the void. I know this now. I pity them. I pity you.
Your pity means nothing to me, mortal. You are nothing.
How convenient then that I don't need you to give myself closure.
Antea, Antea. Such a clever girl. So good with words of power. Is that how you seduced your little pet here?
My name is Nezuko, and I am the relentless servant of the Queen of Kerr.
The hell?
Come, stay a while, stay forever. Still so easily led. As stubborn as you are.
I'm stronger and faster. I'll destroy you.
Holy crap. We are actually fighting a demon now.
Just you and me. Pay for this. As stubborn as you are. You are going to pay for this. This is my risk.
Get up, 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 get up.
Alright, that's cheating.
We must focus on the sorrow. Then we can end.
As stubborn as you are.
Running away, are we?
Skills, I will reap your souls. Just you let me do
Come back here, demon. We've a game to end.
Well, this thing is fun. Okay, so...
ready to come and play? My rules. This is my realm. As stubborn as you are. My rules.
Oh my god, I can't... Why am I not able to move?
As stubborn as you are. I will reap your soul.
That was something.
I never told you the full story. I'm sorry.
No need.
Please, let's get out of here.
Yeah, no kidding.
We're here.
Onwards. Let's get this over with.
Oh.
Is the entire town lost to Ivy? Her influence must still be strong.
But as Charles would say, another day, another soul to save.
These people have no idea what they're up against. We really had no idea what we were walking into.
If I had taken the threat seriously, then you might be alive.
All that matters now is that you give me my assent.
Man, it seems like forever ago I was here.
I see a light.
Could Esther still be here?
This is the
Oh,
house.
there? Anybody home?
She through here?
Esther?
Rory? Are you here? Are you really here?
I am. We are. Have you been here alone all this time?
No. Not alone. Charles visits from time to time. We talk.
That's not Charles. Charlie had his assent. Do you remember?
Oh, yes. I remember. It's all very foggy. Do we ever mend the wounds of true love lost?
Esther, do you know me?
Antea? Yes, I know you. You come to Red as Charles comes to me. How very good of you.
Dearest Esther, I died. I am a ghost.
You know, I'd have liked to join your games. You three. Chasing ghosts and whatnot. I learn fast. But not today. Today feels like a dream.
Can we speak of Deborah?
Don't say her name. She'll hear you. She'll hear our thoughts.
Let her. Truth is not to be feared. Truth is freedom. There's no ending to the story until the truth is told.
Red, you are a dear, dear friend. But there is no truth that does not look like a nightmare. And the difference between the two cannot be told.
God dang.
I am a ghost, and ghosts do not dream. This is real. We are here, and so are you. I promise you.
Perhaps none of it is real. Perhaps it is all her dream. Perhaps this is the curse.
Aye. And maybe life's a dream, but hell's balls, I hope not.
New Eden was a dream, you know. A dream of heaven shared by we, its people. But we seem to have brought the nightmare with us.
What's going on up at the meeting house?
I do not ask about the meeting house. And nor should you. To think that once we worshipped there, that Charles would give his sermons there. There of all places.
All things good and bad have their end. The meeting house is just a place. We'll go there and find a finish.
You're a brave and gentle soul, Red McGrath. I shall remember you when you're gone. If remember I still can.
I think she's a little, taken.
Goodbye, Esther. Perhaps we'll meet again.
Perhaps we shall. It's so very pleasant to speak to new old friends. From time to time. To time.
Oh, man.
It breaks my heart to see her this way.
She talked about a hate. Fast growing and deeply rooted.
The meeting house will be less than welcoming. Standing by.
What? Oh, it must be it.
After this, we should set sail somewhere warm and safe. The dead don't linger.
No such place. But it's not a bad idea.
What shall I say to you when I give you your assent?
I don't know.
All ghosts linger for a reason. This is an odd kind of homecoming.
Yeah, no kidding.
'Tis strange to be back.
It's strange to sleep near the place where you died.
Still, rest you should. You'll need it.
I don't know that I can.
Come on. Spit it out.
Why did you come back? Ghosts linger for a reason. What was yours?
I do not know.
Come on.
Really?
All right. If you say so.
I told you to be careful. That night in this room, I told you to be careful. I worried you'd act rashly and told you not to. You got up and walked straight into her trap.
I thought you'd gone to the meeting house without me.
I died to save you.
You stay out of anger.
Yes, I stayed because I was angry. Angry with you.
I think I've known that for a while now.
The anger lingers. Part of me resents you yet. For my pain and my fear. For my suffering. For my dying. I resent you.
Antea, I am truly sorry.
I know you are. You've done your best to put things right. But I did die. And in a few short hours, you will have to let me go.
All right.
It is time.
What if I fail once more? One wrong choice will exact a heavy price.
Whatever happens, we will face it. Till death do us part.
Okay. Okay. Time for some choices.
Possession incoming. This isn't over yet. Watch out. Spectre possession.
Raging Vandal.
I take the heart, you take the roots.
All right. Oh my. Okay. Guess we gotta find all of them.
She won't let us in so easily.
A few roots will not stop us.
Let's have to find the rest of them. Okay, so right here.
Quick and precise. Well done.
New Eden suffers. We suffer. My friends, I have disturbing news. Among us walks a witch. Is that not so, Deborah Comenius? Lock her up.
No! No! 'Tis not true! I am no witch!
So that's how it all began.
Aye. With ordinary evil from the hearts of fearful men.
How does she become what she is now?
Deborah Comenius, this court finds you guilty of the devil's work. Guided by God's mercy, I pass sentence on the witch. Pain forte Dieu. Confess and name your accomplices, or die for your sins.
I have nothing to confess.
How could they have let this happen?
The soul stood or spoke for her. There's no justice here. It's a travesty. Did I ever mention how good we are together?
None stand for you.
It's always good to hear.
Your coven has betrayed you. Name them, and you shall live.
I am no witch! You know this! All of you! Do not turn away from me! You must release me! You must! Will no one speak for me? Anyone? Please! Help me! Help me!
I feel her distress, her rising terror, her dark despair.
She's suffered enough, and so have we.
Can I climb up that?
Here, my body, my flesh displayed like a trophy.
It's more like bait.
Oh, she's pretty well preserved. I didn't think she would be.
So, the circle is complete. Do you return to the beginning? Or is it the beginning of your return?
A paradox. How clever. How it pleases you to play with time.
I do not play.
Deborah, we know what happened to you. We know what they did to you.
What they did. What they do. I shatter yet.
We're not here to hurt you. You have my body and I want it back. That's all. Help us. Because we can help you.
No, you cannot.
Okay.
You will pay! So gullible! Your love was lost! You will atone! You've already failed!
Well, that was a bad shot.
You are just like them!
I am.
Petty Banishers! Die!
It's too easy. Ah, thought I was gonna aim for her head.
Stop trying! There is no escape! Enough. You are me, yet you oppose me. They murdered us. Make them pay. No. They do not deserve our rage, not these two. All deserve our wrath. They crushed the breath from us. You know this. You asked for this.
Oh.
It's over. You have been heard. The truth is out.
No! Come back! Feed upon the pain, the treachery, the outrage!
No more. It hurts.
Behold my wrath! They will subdue you once more!
Seek a monster. Don't give it to them.
Ooh.
No one stood for us!
I'm right here. I can help.
They used us!
I can handle this on my own.
They tortured us! Killed us!
I just want to leave.
They seek a monster. Don't give it to them.
He's like super. That's cool. He's like supercharging the banishing.
They turned their back on us!
You are.
Don't resist your true self!
Ow. You need to let me move.
Your rage called me!
You were betrayed. You were innocent.
Alright, let's do this. Let's do this. One last time. Ah!
If they live, they win. All of them.
Enough pain now.
There must be a reckoning.
The pain may end right now. The reckoning is here.
Spare me your compassion, for it comes far too late.
Who are you?
I am retribution.
A word, an idea. But who are you?
Who is that?
I am her fury.
No longer.
I am their nightmare!
You were.
Are we gonna have to fight her for a third time? Come on now. Ugh.
You believe you've won? It will not be so easy. For I will eat your dreams. Is that an end to it?
Yes. If you want it to be.
Are you sure? In your hand you weigh my death, the last stone laid upon my broken body.
I'm so very sorry.
Will you leave? Are you ready?
I have lingered so very long. Where now will I go?
I don't know. A better place, I believe. A quiet place.
Quiet is good.
Deborah Comenius, mere words can ill describe your suffering. And if they could, I'd not utter them now. Enough wrong has been done you. Your tale is told, and we thank you for it. You are heard, and free to go.
Holy moly. I guess that leaves the last thing.
Hey, I'm right here.
Aye, you are.
The time has come, and I must go.
That was the promise I made.
We've done good work here. We've made my death count for something.
Someday, we'll meet again.
Take all the time in the world. I love you, Rory McGrath.
These years I've spent by your side have made me a better man. You've taught me to survive. You've taught me to live. Thank you. From my heart of hearts, thank you. Farewell, my love.
Death for the dead.
Life for the living.
If grief is an odyssey through hell, then what appears to be the end is often just a beginning. New Eden never recovered. For years, neither did Red. But in time, the pain of Antea's loss faded, and only the bittersweet beauty of their love lived on in his memory. Who knows? Perhaps, years from now, a legendary Scotsman, his hair grey, shall sit with his children and many apprentices and tell them a story. The tale of his beloved Antea. Of how she lived, and how she died, and how together, in New Eden, they lifted a curse and defeated a nightmare.
Wow. It was a very good game. It was very bravo to the team that did that. Yeah, I love the music. I love the visuals. I loved the interplay between the two. I would have to say, if I was to do this, I think somebody should pick it up and do it as a show. You could get a good solid 3 seasons from this, right? The whole first season being the Beast, the whole second season being, the Harrows, third season being Jericho, and then ending it with, that ending. I think they could do that. I think it'd be really, really cool. Really good. Man, they really kind of made it so there's not going to be anything after this, right? Suppose they could. They could make it so, many, many years down the road, she comes back for some reason to help him for something. That'd be cool. That'd be cool, but I don't know if unfortunately, I don't think this game did well enough for them to keep going. I would totally be okay with it, though. I would please, make some more. Make one 20 years down the road. He's got some gray. He's more of a master. You could do more with the combat. You could do more with a lot of things. As is with any open world game, it gets repetitive towards the end once you start doing the same things over and over and over. Did I leave a lot unfinished? I did. But there's quite a few things to do, and I think the end boss, the battle, was easy because I had spent so much time on all the different stuff that I already, all the void breaches and all the equipment and all the stuff that I got. So, sorry, as you can tell, I'm sick. All right, everybody. Thank you for joining me. I hope you enjoyed this game like I did. Like and subscribe, and we'll catch you on the next video.